This is the Corvus buggy. So we had one on demo and it was so handy. We also used it for the birthday bumper. It was so handy, we decided to get one. And the idea is it keeps the hours, it keeps the miles off my car. Stops my car getting mucked up, throwing diesel drums and tools in and things like that. You can go anywhere on it, and it's really good for looking at fields and things because you can get across them quickly. We've also got a little spreader for the back for spreading slug pellets, and also a little sprayer in the back of it now. Andrew actually went on a 40-minute drive the other day to spray some ground off for Nick in it, like only an acre. So he took this rather than the Bateman. We went to the factory, you might have seen the video. It was really good fun because we've now got the electric one. It does need a bit of a cleaning out. I do like the fact though it's got full doors so you don't get wet when it's raining. It's got an opening front windscreen, which, believe it or not, if you can go down the road with it open, it's not that windy and you just get this nice breeze in it. Over to the Solace. So this has been sent to us to basically evaluate and see how we get on with it and use. It's the biggest tractor manufacturer in the world by volume, Solace. They're made in India. It's got climate control, which is amazing. It is a dead simple tractor, but equally for little jobs like mowing and things like that, it's really good. You don't get cold because it's got a cab, you don't get wet because it's got a cab, and you don't get hot because it's got climate control. It's got a couple of spill valves on it, plenty of gears. It's not as quiet as some of the other tractors like the Fendt, but when you think it's probably a fifth the price, it's, you know, fifth the price but only a quarter the horsepower. So nothing's fell off it yet, which is a good sign. It's got a set of weights on it. I think they're going to send us a four-wheel drive one as well. This is really manoeuvrable. They're going to send us a four-wheel drive one to have a play with. But if you're thinking of getting a small tractor for doing little yard jobs, or you've got a big garden, I'd definitely consider one of these. It's ideal for what we're using it for at the moment. In fact, there's another one over here. So this is a little bit like a Swiss Army knife. I think in the last 2 days we've put about 16 hours on it because we've been non-stop brushing, tidying and moving things around. So it's got a brush on the front. It's got a 3-in-1 bucket for it as well. It's not here at the moment, that's in the workshop. And it's got a little digger on the back. So we've been using it for sweeping up, tidying up because it's so manoeuvrable. This actually is four-wheel drive. So though it's only got little wheels on the front, they are four-wheel drive tractor. Dead easy to drive. It's kind of hydrostatic. You've just got 2 gears, high and low, and then forwards and backwards on these pedals. So you can change direction really quickly. And then that's the load of controls on a joystick. It's got a little back actor on it. It's not got a massive amount of reach, but it's far better than a spade, and the hydraulics on it are really quick. It's driven off a little PTO pump there, and obviously it's takes on and off if you want it to. I may as well show you this John Deere while I'm here. We bought this a few years ago for mowing the sunflower mazes. Got a Wessex front flail on it. It's really handy, really quick. Not quite as wide as the mower we've got on the Solace, but we did put GPS on it. Problem is, some of the aerials have got like knocked off going under low trees, so we really should take it all off. But it's dead handy. The nice thing about that is the flail flails the grass before the tyres drive over it, so you don't get any striping if you're going through long stuff. But yeah, that's just a little bit of a selection of what's in this shed. There's obviously some Merlots and some of the other classic tractors are in the other shed, but I just thought while they were all lined up, and me being on holiday, I thought some people would like to see them. This, people say, why don't you do a farm tour? Well, this is one of the wheat sheds that we're in at the moment. It's all getting cleaned out, ready for harvest. There is actually a virtual farm tour that NFU did. I'll put the link under this video and you can go and watch it. So you can actually click and walk all around the farm and look at the different machines, and then I'll be explaining what each machine is. If anyone is interested, the link is below. NFU Education did it, so go and check it out. Actually, we can't forget this. This is the original YouTube purchase. So I traded in my last sprayer, got around 50,000 for it, and bought this. This is a Bateman RB55. It's coming up to 2 years old now, and the income from YouTube advertising stuff on my channel or whatever it's called is paying for this machine. I think it's done about 500 or 600 hours now. It's got a 5,600 litre tank and 36 metre booms. It hasn't half made my job a lot easier and a lot quicker. having that extra tank capacity really means I can get round a lot faster, giving me time to edit videos. Again, good passenger seat as well. It's got GPS in it, dead easy to drive. Forwards and backwards is on the joystick. All your boom controls are on these switches here. Although when you're using that GPS screen, all this is done for you. And to fold the booms in and out, you're down here. Years ago, you used to have to get out and manually fold them in and out. Steering wheel goes backwards and forwards. It's got a reversing camera up there, and it's even got climate control. You set the temperature and it stays at it all day. So I will just take this opportunity to thank everyone for watching the videos and supporting the channel, because of that, it basically means that I can farm a little bit more efficiently and carry on making videos, and it helps the farm. Interest rates are terrible at the moment, grain prices are rubbish, and we've just grown some very expensive crops, so the YouTube income coming into the farm really helps, so thank you. Still in Italy, still running on paracetamol, 6 a day at the moment. What a time to go on holiday. Heading back in a bit, we just stopped on our way to the airport. We hired a car, flew into Milan, an hour and 20 minutes to where the airport, where the hotel was, the airport. But on the way back, we stopped this town here, got a pool, and we're gonna get a little ferry across that island over there, then back, kill a bit of time. This is one of the streets that we were gonna come down in the hire car, but it gets narrower and narrower and narrower. I think it'd have been these window boxes that would have been the problem. So that's a tight one. Is it a hotel or a prison? Well, it's a museum now, but I wonder what it was. It's a big table, isn't it? I don't think it was a prison, I think it was a palace. It's huge. It's not raining yet though, is it? It's raining up there though. Oh, is this where we are now? Must have been a drought, the trees are dead. That one is massive. There's Charlotte next to it for scale. I don't know, you'd have to have long arms. Really old flat screen TV. I would building control past that now. No idea what you'd call that, but it's fairly impressive. A guy stood next to it for scale. Turns out it's just a fancy duck pond. How's that fish? That's huge fish in there, isn't there? Is that a peacock or a peahen when it's white? Another one there. There's one over here as well. Proper white, that, isn't it? There's just nothing safe around here now, is there? Just get it, to get it. Yeah. Looks steeper over there.
From the Northwest Ambulance Charity doing today's birthday bumper in front of our HeliMed 7.2, which is also known as our Doctor Copter. Today we've got Derek from AgriChip. Happy birthday to you, hope you have a lovely day. Mark Daniel, happy 48th birthday to you. Deo Davies, happy 15th birthday, hope you have a lovely day. Adam Stratford, happy 33rd birthday to you. And finally to Josh Jenkins, who is 9 today. Hope you all have a fantastic day celebrating.
This is not easy yet. Nothing easy at all.